Hey Nick, thanks for sending in the video. Hey, you sent me an email saying that you're hitting a lot of ground balls and you want to try and fix it. So we're going to take a look at that issue. If we see other things, we're going to hit on them as we go through it. The first thing I want to do though is I just want to watch some fast speed, some full speed swings. So I'm just going to let that play for a minute. Then we're going to come back and we're going to review and edit a little bit and go over your swing. Alright man, let's start to talk a little bit. So what creates down angle swings or ground balls? It could be a few factors. It could be too high of a degree of attack plane. You could be just chopping down on the ball, that's obvious. You could be hitting the ball too deep back in here by your knee. As long as the contact point's out here, you should be fine. The other thing that you could be doing is what I call like a late roll. It's a lack of tilt. It's a stand up through your swing where you're pulling yourself up off the ball. And honestly, I think that's more your issue, which is harder to control. Let's take a look real quick here. Stance is all right. Okay, so first thing I see, your hip is flying open because your front foot leaked, right? All right, so then the hip starts to fly, which forces our barrel to go backward on this path. So right there we've got an incorrect bat path, incorrect load. We don't have the torque that we really wanted to create. Look at how dead this back foot is, right? Because this hip is all generating all the power right now. We want here, all right, now contact point is out front. Theoretically, on that bat path, that ball should be going in this direction. I'm gonna guess that it doesn't. Let's take a look. Yeah, see how it's a little bit lower? All right, now that tells me somewhere through this region, right in here to here, you started what looks like a rolling pattern with your barrel. Instead of coming down through and hitting up, you came through here, through here, through here, and created a rolling pattern, okay? If you look at your barrel, it starts to roll over the top. Well, look at the position that your hands are in right now. And then you're going to notice that in a couple seconds, they start to immediately roll the top hand over. You see it now? All right, so at that contact point too, at that level, height off the ground, I would expect to see your follow through here. Let me do a line, hang on. If my contact point is here, I expect to see my follow through somewhere in this region, just to balance the level, right? Watch what happens though. Yeah, you kick and you follow through way down in here. This is a plane, right? It has to be even on the top side as it is low on the bottom side. The higher the pitch location, the lower the follow through. The lower the pitch location, the higher the follow through. Otherwise, you're telling me that you're rolling the ball over. So I think you need to get on the tee and some soft toss flips. I need to really work on side bend and creating tilt and maintaining tilt throughout the entire swing. Going backwards, I think you need to work on your torque, staying closed on your front side so my barrel can get forward, and then maintain that tilt. Those are my kind of main topics that I see in this swing right here. All right, if you have any questions, give me a call. We'll go over it some more. Thanks, Nick.